Get some kind of semblance of order, please. Everybody find their seats.
Don't forget we're going to clear stick. Clear stick.
I know. While we're waiting for a few stragglers, I want to thank you for your patience. Certainly didn't expect it to take this long, but we're not really going anywhere tomorrow. And, you know, the Leno show is probably a repeat. We have a real treat for you here. And I just want to take a minute to explain here what this is all about. You know, there's a lot of sports, and Art mentioned to me on those mugs, there's no hockey pucks. I forgot. And I have a feeling that the design on the mug is the same as the little calendar last year. For some reason, hockey was left out. We talk about baseball, we talk about football, we talk about basketball, hockey, soccer, lacrosse, and a lot of other sports. But there's another sport that really stays behind the scenes. It was always big in my family. My son was a skateboarder since he was a little guy. He's still almost 39 years old now. He still skateboards. In fact, he was out on a business trip in San Diego a few weeks ago. And it turned out, the weekend he was in San Diego, they had Skateboard Hall of Fame inductions in the LA area. And he took a ride up there, and he met this young lady, who I believe is the first female skateboarder to be inducted into the Skateboard Hall of Fame. She's on the cover. She's on the cover of the 1965 edition of Life magazine. She's been on What's My Line and a host of other shows. So, without further ado, we bring up Patty. Welcome.
Well, hi everybody.
Hi. Hello.
Do I have any skaters in the crowd? Come on, it's okay. I thought I'd have at least 3. My name is Patty McGee, and I was the Women's National Skateboard Champion in 1964. I was 19. You can do the math really quick. Now I am the first woman to be inducted into the Skateboard Hall of Fame. And it weighs 15 pounds. Wow. This was my first trophy. And after 45, 46 years, here's the one I've been waiting for. I'm going to make this quick. Questions later. We'll do a Q&A at the end if we still have time, if anybody's still left in the room. But by the way, I'm 65 years old, and I got back into skating when I was 55. There we go. Okay. And the last time I was skating was Sunday. Now, my daughter's 32, and she started skating on a regular basis, and she got me up at the crack of dawn Sunday morning. The park opens at 8, and we were there. Skateboarding has been around for many years, 60 plus actually. Not as many as baseball or football, but it has given the rest of the youth population an opportunity of some activity to do. I mean, not everybody can be on a baseball team or a football team. Well, some of us old-timers as well. There's a lot of over 30 group in Phoenix. And we're starting to all get together at least once a week somewhere. And there's a Facebook page and we all tell each other where we're going to be, which is pretty cool. I don't know if you remember your first handmade skateboard made out of 2x4s. May I see hands of the ones that remember our skateboards made out of 2x4s? Ah, see, there we go. Well, this was the first commercial steel wheel board that followed the neighborhood 2x4s. Some of us had boxes on our skateboards with handles. We had scooters, and then pretty soon the boxes got knocked off. I see some heads nodding. Well, I brought 3 generations of skateboards. This was the first commercial deck. This was the one that I rode on the magazine. I had the wood refinished, but it is the one. It still doesn't even have the same wheels anymore, but they're clay wheels. It has they're just so old school that it's not even safe to ride these in the park because the material they use on the new wheels is just terrific. So this is the second. Just to show you in comparison, that's why I dragged them all here. This is the board that I ride now. And you may think that a death box is a death wish, but it's not. It's actually, you have your swimming pools and you have that skimmer box underneath. Well, underneath the diving board. Well, if you're on a skateboard in a pool with no water and you go up on the edge, if you catch that, it's a death box. So that's where that name comes from. The cover of Life